Just in time. There's a critter. Come here, critter. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Ashley. I really hope, good morning, Stacy. I really hope I'm dangling over my balcony. Not too far, but I don't want to drop my phone. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Jeannie. I was just talking about you the other day, Jeannie. Imagine that. Look at that beautiful water. I think this is only the second public live stream I've done since I've been down here. I hate Janine. And sorry about the wind. That is out of my control. Station wind, station. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Lisa, Lydia. I wasn't sure. I am, Liz. I am totally enjoying this. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do a coffee with the critters because I didn't eat candy. I didn't want to commit to any kind of time or schedule. I'm trying to take these 7 days and get away from that. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Deb. Isn't this awesome? This has been my view for the past 5 mornings. I come out here every morning, except for I accidentally slept in this morning. Shame on me. Slept in until 10 after 7. And thanks, Jeannie. I come up here every morning. This is our deck. And I sit right there in that chair, and I work on the computer, and I watch these trees blowing in the wind until the sun comes up and I can start seeing this beautiful view. Good morning, Pat. And I sit here. I've been watching 2 doves every morning and pelicans fly and land on those poles every morning. It is. And I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot. And we're getting ready. We have one appointment while we are down here, and that is today. Let me turn this around. Good morning, everybody. Hello. My name is Laura Joseph. I can't believe I'm saying this in Key West. My name is Laura Joseph, owner of the Animal Behavior Center. We will be relocating. Owner of the Animal Behavior Center. We are an international educational center teaching people across the world through our live streams and our live streaming classes about animal behavior, training, and enrichment using positive reinforcement and applied behavior analysis. I've never felt so better saying that than sitting right here on this balcony. So I think I need to do this more often. Let me tell you what, Florida weather does not a thing for my hair. So, you know what I do? I just don't do it. Yeah, satellite location, Stacy. So I just finished having my breakfast, and every morning I have breakfast right down there and by myself while my husband sleeps in. You do, Stacy. I sit down there every morning and have breakfast. I just posted the picture of my breakfast just a little bit ago. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm a little sunburned this morning because I was hanging out with that hot stud by the beach yesterday. Did you guys see that? The iguana. Let me try to get you a better view here. How about this? There. So, but the only problem is I'm kind of looking into the sun. Okay, good, you can hear me. So I just want to tell you a couple of things. We're getting ready to head to Nancy Forrester's Secret Garden. Somebody that found out that we were coming down here, volunteers there and knows a volunteer and put me in touch with Nancy Forrester. And we are headed out at 9:45. So looking forward to meeting Nancy and Pat. They'll be expecting us at 10 o'clock. So I'm not going to promise anything to anybody. I don't know if I'll be going live or not. Let me turn this around. I don't know if I'll be going wild. I'll definitely be going wild. I don't know if I'll be going live or not because I don't want to make any commitments. So we're just hanging out and taking our time every single day. Hey, Maggie. But anyways, this is my view. Isn't this awesome? And every morning I watch iguanas come out on that bush and crawl across and bask in the sun. Yeah, I know. Let me get there and I'll ask Nancy if it's okay if I go live. I did want to go live for those in the members in the Parrot Project if possible. If not, no worries. If I can only do a live stream for the public, I would be more than happy to. Because you're right. Some of you guys will never be able to get here, so I want you to see this. And I want to find out how she started. But I saw my first parrot yesterday, and yes, it was Peaches. There must be 2 different Moluccan cockatoos named Peaches down here in Key West. Somebody told me about Peaches down here, and I went looking for Peaches the other day and his owner, and the same day that person friend requested me that has Peaches and said they're in LA. So last night we went walking down Duval, and oh, there's Nancy. There's the awesome Nancy. She says it's okay to go live. So with Nancy saying that, we will, Nancy, I just booked our cab at 9:45. Looks like we'll be there at 10. So you guys, just let me get into Nancy Forrester's Secret Garden and take the time and the pleasure to meet her, and then we'll figure out a time to go live. So sometime after probably 10:15 or 10 o'clock. What was I saying? Nancy, you just totally surprised me. You were on here. So you guys just saw Nancy post. That's Nancy Forrester of Nancy's Secret Garden. But anyways, yeah, last night I was walking down Duval and I met a very special bird named Peaches. And Moluccans are the apple of my eye. Don't tell Rico that. Oh, Nancy says there's more than several Peaches in town. Yeah, I'm sure there are. And how common it is for a Moluccan to be named Peaches. But I do want to say, these people behind me down there are watching me live stream from my balcony. The first night we were here, my husband and I went and sat on the water, and we were just relaxing, eating dinner, and watching the chickens running all over the place. And there were these crates in front of the restaurant, and for some reason I thought there was chickens in the crates, and I was getting very upset. And I was like, all right, this is my first 2 hours in this city, and I'm seeing chickens in crates for what? For public interest? But I was wrong, thank God. So I said something to the waitress, and I said, hey, and I know how applied behavior analysis works, so I wasn't going to come out mean busting through the door. So I said, excuse me, are there chickens in those crates? And she's like, what crates? And I showed her out in front, and they were like display crates, and she goes, oh. She actually said, oh, hell no. And I said, oh, I don't know what I was thinking, but I could have swore I saw a chicken in that crate. And she goes, no, we have a law down here that nobody can hurt the chickens on the street, and if they do, it's punishable with a fine. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I think I shared that yesterday in my live stream, but that was on my personal Facebook page. Anyways, yeah. What else is going on here? Well, you guys have seen everything. Well, not everything. I'm not gonna. Some things that happen in Key West stay in Key West. But my husband and I came down here with the intention. This is my 3rd time back down here, and this is my husband and I's 2nd time here. We've discussed this, and we've discussed this for well over a year now, that we'd like to look for a place to rent down here that we could come to. We don't want to rent it all year. We just want to rent it for a certain time throughout the year. But I really enjoy it down here. If you guys have never been down here, I highly suggest it. I highly suggest it. So, and if not Key West, some of the keys. So this is a more lively key. The other keys aren't as active, but if you like the island living, which I don't know anybody that doesn't. So yeah, we're just hanging out, having fun, taking it day by day, not making any appointments. Our appointments today are with Nancy Forrester at 10 o'clock, and then after that we're headed back just for an afternoon out of whatever the day brings. And then tomorrow I went back, last night I went back and visited Levent. If you guys remember him from my personal Facebook page, I just want to show you, because I haven't shown it on this page yet. I went and visited Levent and showed him my henna tattoo that he drew, and he told me stop in tomorrow and he is going to freshen it up for me before we take off. So this is just a temporary, this is just a henna, but I have a great admiration for cephalopods, especially the octopus, so I felt the need to have one on me. And I'm on vacation. So, but anyways, I don't want to keep you guys. I don't really have much to tell you because I haven't been doing anything. Well, let me rephrase that. I have been doing a lot. And I was going to say I haven't been doing anything exciting, but it's all been exciting. But one thing I do want to say, these guys are seriously watching me do this live stream. One thing I do want to say is that the importance of getting away and taking time for yourself. If you owe it to yourself, you definitely owe it to your animals. Definitely. So, I mean, it was hard for me to leave on vacation because I didn't want to. I live in a paradise. I want to stay there. There's nothing that makes me happier than being with my animals. But I've been down here for, I think, 5 days. We've got 2 more days to go. And this was a much needed time on many different levels. You know, what was it, yesterday my husband and I were talking at lunch on Duval, having a cocktail, smoking a cigar, loving it, and he just told me, he said, Laura, you need to relax. You need to relax more and stop working. All you do is work. Hey, Pat! And I said, I know, but I love it, so I don't know how to stop. And he pointed some things out to me that really hit home. And he's right. So, anyways, this is our first vacation since we've built the Animal Behavior Center, and much needed. And if you can't take that time for yourself, do it for your animals, because it definitely will make a difference. A lot of things have come into perspective here, and a lot of things have come into perspective. So I deserve this. I know that. I will admit that. My husband deserves it. So anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is the importance in taking a time out, no matter what it is, for how long. Get away, do something different, because if anything, I'm revived, recharged, and I'm ready. Not yet. Not yet. Don't rush it. I won't see my animals until Wednesday. But I've been watching them every day from the cameras, and I know they are in great hands. So I want to give a gargantuous shout out to all of the volunteers at the Animal Behavior Center. Man, I just can't stop looking at that view. Because they are the ones that help make the Animal Behavior Center what it is today. Without them, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be what it is. In Florida on my birthday, yes, nice present to myself. I told my husband, I want to come to Key West every year for my birthday. So anyways, I want to give a gargantuous shout out to Karen Pratt. She's the manager at the Animal Behavior Center. She's been taking photos every single day, reassuring me all is well. Gonna need a bigger boat. Her daughter Sandy Pratt, who is there at the center helping taking care of the animals. Margaret, who is coming in today to volunteer at 10 o'clock. I want to give a huge shout out to Angie Cananaline. Oh my goodness. Crystal Phelps. Holy cow, I gotta turn this around. And Lindsay Douglas, because they're the ones that make the enrichment. Didn't I just say there are 2 doves I've been watching here every single day? And I've been watching them right here. Look who's hanging out on my balcony. Good morning, Sheila. Look who is hanging out on my balcony. And do you know, when I went to lunch yesterday, I ordered some food for the birds. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm going to end this live stream and I am gonna go in and feed that bird. But no, this is one of the 2 doves I've been watching here from my chair every single day. But I can't believe I just turned around and saw him sitting there. Everything's a sign, guys. Everything's a sign. So, they're still watching me. Look at them, they're down there. It's like, she's talking to herself. No, you're on candid camera behind me. So I ended up getting the business card of the woman here that takes care of Odie, the blue and gold macaw, and told her to join our live streams and our Coffee with the Critters every Sunday morning here. So making a lot of friends. I am, because I'll be back. And I'm gonna go feed a dove. And join me a little after 10. We'll head over to Nancy's Secret Garden here in Key West, Florida, and I will go live. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit too. Touch, touch, touch. Bye.